Hey guys, it's Steve with Futures and Charts, and it's Friday, the 27th of March, and we're just having more fluctuations in the oil market. There was talk about some negotiations happening, and then it never turns out to be quite as good as you're hoping, and so now we're on our third day back up again after a pretty good drop. So it is what it is. We'll see how this thing plays out, and that's going to determine the oil market for sure. So we did break below that a little trend line that I had going, and we are just bouncing up against it on the right now. So hopefully we stay below that. It is an upward trend line, so even though it's below the trend, it can still climb upwards and follow the bottom side of that trend. But I'm hoping that it just starts to roll over, kind of like the crude oil market did, and we hopefully is a sign that possibly we will have some resolution to the war with the Iranian regime. So let's just go have a look at the chart and see what we got for the end of this week. So as you can see, we're up just about $3.50 in the May crude oil, and we're up about 10 cents in the May diesel. And so April is off the board, it looks like now. So we're into the May month, and let's have a look at, this is the diesel chart. This is that trend line I was talking about. Just a minute ago, it was below this trend line. We've just had a little bit of a bump up here, and so we're right on it. And so hopefully a lot of times you have an early morning rise and then things kind of settle down, but it is Friday, so people don't want to be, I think they're going to want to stay long this market until we know that there's going to be a resolution going into the weekend. So we could have an announcement later on today and that thing just plummets. So that would be a good thing. So take a look at the crude market. Crude is up 336 at the moment, and this thing did start to roll over, and we're still kind of in that rollover look here. And if it doesn't get much higher than it is right now, I think we're still going to be wanting to sort of trend to the downside. So just depends on what the news flow is and how things go in Iran is what's going to determine that. So yeah, that's what we got going into this weekend, and be interesting to see what happens over the weekend, if anything new comes out with negotiations, and hopefully we wake up Monday morning and things are much better. So anyway, guys, that's what I got for you in this one. Have a good weekend, and thanks for watching Futures and Charts.